Hello and welcome to Monday edition stream with some Noita, probably winstreaking or something. I hope everyone is having a wonderful start to their weeks. I'm really tired. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I'm just really tired. I guess I can blame the weather. We got some snow on Sunday. Sunday evening and night we got some snow, and guess what kind of weather is today? Warm and foggy. So pretty much all the snow is gone already, and there's just slush everywhere, and it kinda sucks. Just kind of. So yeah, today's stream might be a little bit shorter than usual because I don't really know what to do. I decided to stream Noita about, I don't know, 7 minutes ago. I'm not actually joking. I was looking at other things and be like, is there anything else I can do? And no, there ain't. So we're going to be playing some Noita. So, you know, let me just reply to a message real fast. Alright, let's lower the volume a little bit, but yeah, winstreaking, because at least with that I always have a goal. And I'm going to start with 0, because the last run I did was a victory, yes, but it was on a daily run, so, you know, people might complain. But yeah, let's just start getting some wins, I guess. I'll try to make sure that I go a little bit faster than I normally would prefer. Will I? I don't freaking know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to need something new to play because I need some more. I need more. That's what I need. Oh, freezing liquid, that's nice. Now let's go get my friend and then see what I can do. Did I? For some reason I thought I saw a flash of light to the left. Wouldn't make any sense for there to be any of that though. I think the volume of the music might be a little bit too loud still. I did realize, I checked the audio balances yesterday and the music was like kind of awkward, to be honest. I don't know why, but it just didn't feel like the volume was fine. It kind of felt too quiet. I don't know. It's kind of hard to balance things with the setup that I have with the auto ducking and stuff. So I don't know. But I do need to hear things in Noita. Because if I don't hear things, then how am I supposed to do anything? How am I supposed to know that there's Ukko behind me and going to blast me? Well, I'm not if I don't have, like, if I can't hear the game. Or what if I just do a no-hit run, you know? What if I do that? Yeah, sure. That's not going to happen. I've never done a no-hit run. Not even close, to be honest. Okay, let's see if I can reach. I did reach, but I didn't hit. Yeah, take that. There we go. Much better. Now let's try to get around, I don't know, 500 gold or so. And also would prefer to find some wands. This heart, would you help me? Maybe, I don't know. What if I get glass cannon instead? I probably shouldn't take glass cannon even if the game would offer me that, but would I take that? Maybe. Hello there, Christian Losvik. Greetings. How are you? Okay, can't go there. And hello, Tranful. I'm not Dunk, I'm Derium. Oh, dude, it's good to hear that you're doing good. I am tired. That's what I am. I'm not Dunk. If I was Dunk, I would be doing like 6 to 8 hour streams every single day. And be rich. Instead, I do neither one of those. You know? Oh, thanks. That dude was very kind and gave me a bunch of money. But where are the wands? I want wands. They are very important. Instead I find hearts. which, while nice, are not wands. You might know that. Alright. Well, my money situation is pretty good. Or rather good enough. I would just really prefer to find some wands. Anything really. I mean, okay, not anything, but almost anything. Anything that would help me with the next stage. But if I don't find any, then I'll just be upset and go anyways. Because I don't have a choice. Oh, you're leaving? Oh, bye, Lasvik. Hello. I mean, bye. I'm not really here. Thanks for the reaction spam to you. I appreciate that. Now, what did I do during the weekend? Nothing. That's pretty much what I did. I don't think I did really anything. What did I do at work today? Nothing. Yeah. There wasn't really anything to do. I mean, I started reading No Game No Life, so I guess I did that. And write down some visitor statistics, because we need to be gathering those as well. But yeah, I can't really say that I've been doing stuff. Okay, I don't want to play with these things, to be honest. Where is my friend? Is my friend down here? Yes. Well, I still didn't find a... Okay, I should look around, though, because... You... Okay. I said you die. That's what I meant. Yeah, I need more stuff. Okay, there's a chest. Maybe it has a wand. No, it has a heart. I'm not mad. I want wands. Well, maybe the Holy Mountain. Maybe that has wands, you know? Maybe I can get some wands here. Yes, it's a wand shop. Man, I found 4 hearts. That's a little bit excessive. Okay, that's just scary. Okay, more spark bolts, which mean I could use that. And more spark bolts. Okay, I guess I'll buy spark bolts and that wand. I do like unlimited spells, though. Spark bolts, very nice. Do like them. Saying that this is a shuffle wand. That is a shame. But it'll do. I just need to put 5 of those and bang, I have a wand. It does damage. Yeah, I think I'll be taking the unlimited spells. I think that's what I want. Yeah. No, I guess I could get more money if I want to sell my wands, and then I could reroll or take the gamble if I wanted to go gambling, but I don't really. I mean, gamble is a decent option. Say no one ever, except me. But when there's a good perk like no more shuffle, you know, I should just take the no more shuffle. But these are pretty good. Now the thing that I would want the most is a non-shuffle wand that is very large. This is what I would want. Because then I would feel pretty good about things. So maybe I can get one here. I mean, it's a non-shuffle wand, but it's not large. Okay, if I get a chainsaw, I'm going to be pretty happy. Because I could make that into not very good wand. Yeah. I mean, would it be a bad wand? No. It just would have some mana problems. But I think it would be fine if I had mana problems, you know. Okay, bombs. What if I throw everything? Yeah, I shouldn't throw everything, because if I do that, I'm going to have some problems with me murdering myself. So don't do that. And fungal... shouldn't go to fungal. Fungal is a scary place. I mean, it's not really all that scary, but when you're just wanting to win, you want to minimize risks. So you don't want to go to the fungal. But if you want to have fun, you go to the fungal, because that's where the fun is. And goal. Okay. Yeah, that was an up warp. And here we have... Oh! Well, there is a digging bolt. I do like a digging bolt. Is this an amazing one to use? Well, no, it's a shuffle wand. What would I do with a shuffle wand? Not much, to be honest. But I think I'll just move on. I have money, I have pheromone, I have all kinds of things that I would want. and not a lot of desire to stay here. Is that a formation on the other side? No, it sure ain't. Maybe not a loot formation, if we want to be specific about things. I think I'll just go. I think that's what I shall do. Just go. Well, there's going to be toxic everything, everywhere, which, yay, love it. Yeah, let's just... That's all I can say. Okay, why is there 2 of those? I mean, do I need anything from them? No. What would I want from them? Teleportation? So I could teleport into my death? I mean, that would be an option. Now, this kind of seems a little bit interesting. The problem is, it goes all over the place. Yeah. It's a funny thing, not a very good thing. And these, I mean, timer is fine, otherwise, eh. These, eh. I mean, shield is good, I can't say no to that. Now, sadly, I can't sell this wand, because it has an always cast. If I try to sell that wand, it's just going to become a thing that flies around. I don't think this would be a better wand, because it has higher cast delay. I could make it into a timer wand and be sad because it's a timer wand. One thing that I could do with this wand, now when I think about it, is put more spark bolts there, and with those, that means occasionally I shoot a lot of them. There's never enough for me to hit the recharge time. So it would it be a good one though? Well, not really. Oh, let's count it in a way. Okay, so that would be optimal. Allows me to hit the maximum more likely. Do I want to use that though? Maybe. I mean, I can't really think of anything better. Now, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, chain spell does reduce the lifetime of things, right? Yep, it does. So I can't use that as my digging wand. I mean, I guess I could use it with these now when I think about it, but would that be good? I mean, probably not would... Yeah, probably not. But then again, maybe it would. But with this, I can sell these 2 wands, so I guess I'll just do that. Sell this amazing wand, sell this meh wand. And I guess I'll just go with these. I could buy the teleporting cast if I want to... If I get a chance to use it. It's 100 mana, which is a lot. But teleporting cast can be a lot of fun. Now, this would also be an option now when I think about it. The summon rock spirit. I could throw rock spirits everywhere. Would that be useful? No. Not really, no. We'll just go with this stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure I could deal with the easy base as well with what I have, so I'll probably go through this decently fast. If I could find... well, there's ambrosia. That's not what I was going to say, that if I could find it. I'm not going to say no to it. Let's just hope that I didn't shoot it. Hello Rex, how can I enjoy your stream if I am not Noita fan? Stop it for a stupid question. I mean, you can still enjoy things even though you... I mean, if you're not a fan of it, then I guess it's kind of hard to enjoy it, to be honest. I don't know why I wanted to kill this thing. I don't have a money problem. So why did I want to kill this thing? Make things harder for me? I guess so. Especially when I threw away the tablet, you know. Makes even less sense. Like, if I want to kill that thing, I should use a tablet, not throw away a tablet at them. Either play Persona 5 Royal. Isn't that a stupidly long game? I mean, I guess it would be something to do. Don't really have the drive for it, but then again, I don't really know much about Persona games in the first place, so... Can you stop shooting? It's rude. I don't even know where you are. Oh, there you are. Yeah, take some energy orbs. It actually does damage. Okay. I do need something to play. Something different. Persona 5 is the best game to start. Well, why would it be the best game to start? If I play the best game first, what am I supposed to do afterwards? You know? Okay. Hey, hand and eyes. Can you guys stop eating my blood? You're going to ruin everything too. So why? Why are you here? Where is my worm blood? Oh, falling down. That's where it is. I just need a tiny bit. Well, I got some oil in there, which ain't what I wanted. Oil bad. There we go. Now I have worm blood, which allows me to see. Seeing, useful. And I would still prefer to find some wands while in here, to be honest, because why wouldn't I want to find wands? Metaphor refines a Persona 3 Reloaded, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Persona 4 Golden, there are a lot of Persona games to play. You want me to play the entire series? I mean, that's not the entire series, there's a lot more than that, I know that much. Maybe at some point. Maybe. Don't count on it, because I don't know what I do anyways. Okay, there is a CEO there. I'm not a fan of that dude. But for some reason I have had a lot of trouble finding games that I want to play. That's been a problem. If you enjoy Persona 5 Royal, what if I don't enjoy it? I don't know. There sure is a lot of easy around, but no wands. Man, I'm a rich Jew. Lots of money. But no wands. Oh, Worm! Mr. Worm! Why are you going there, Mr. Worm? I'm here. Mr. Worm. I would really prefer if you would somehow manage to get up here. Okay, there's a worm there. A dead worm. I guess he ain't getting up there. There's no way he would just suddenly get enough speed to get there. Which is a shame. Oh, I guess he might actually. Where did he go? Oh, there you are. Fine, I'll just murder you. If you don't quit and calling me bastard, but I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. Why would I call you a bastard? Why would I call you a bastard if I don't like a game that you like? That wouldn't make any sense. In fact, I don't even call people bastards in the first place. The only thing I call a bastard is a sword. Now, I would really want you to get that wand because it's a non-shuffle and it looks pretty decent. I don't have a way to get it though, so you know. And I guess if I would flood the entire universe, I could probably get the wand. Or at least have a chance of getting the wand. I would probably just die getting it. Hello, Muggo. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games... Unlimited games but no games? What? You okay there, Muggo? Oh, hi there, Tyrion. Greetings. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games, unlimited games but no games? I think in that situation I would rather have the unlimited bacon, because then I would have bacon. Because if the other option is that I have games but no games. And if I don't have games, then there's no games. So give me the bacon. Then I at least have bacon and no games. Instead of no games and no bacon. I mean, I guess I would have the regular amount of bacon, but still. I mean, that is a wand. Sir, I'm thinking. Don't bother me while I'm thinking. I could get rid of the pheromone. And have no pheromone. Sure. That's simple. Okay, please be one shop. God damn it. I have angered the gods. What did I do? I didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. Hey, you. Get over here. Ow. What the hell is this nonsense? Just think of all the games you can't have. Hey, unstuck feature, would you like to get me unstuck? Now that's a pleasant sound, isn't it? Well, I have heard that if you restart the game, you might stop being stuck. The thing is, I can murder this dude though, like no problems, you know. So let me murder this dude first, and then, you know. Can I please get free? No. Okay. But I have heard that if you restart the game, you might stop being stuck. Derium Marcus, I hate you because you're too handsome. He's handsome. No one told me that. Okay. Let me just murder you, okay? Oh, I don't have ambrosia anymore. It dried off. Okay, now when I have murdered that fool... okay. Well, I regret getting rid of my pheromone now, because I don't need this. You know. How do you know that Rex is a stalker? Now, the explosive projectile is very interesting and does nothing. Well, that's neat, isn't it? How did that anger the gods? There's no way that would anger the gods. That's just dumb. Well, I guess it is in the line where it would anger the gods, so, you know. Well, I just go to the Heesy Anvil and go fix my wand and then cry when I have nothing else. I don't know, just flirting. Don't make me fun, cause I'm not good at it. Why are you flirting with everyone? Okay, ukkoskivi. You know, I can take it with me. What if I want to flood the world? And then drown? Because I don't have breathless. I could. It's on the books now. On the table. Except I don't have water trail. Or any trail. Would prefer water trail though. You're lonely? Oh, still that, huh? But why? Why are you lonely? I'm not lonely. And I'm alone. So, what's up with that? And the robots are dumb. Who would have thought that robots are dumb? Not sure if you want to float with someone who almost plugged his in-ears into his toasted cheese. How? Why? How? Why? What? How? What? How? But how? But how? Oh, help. But how? Oh. Why does that dude have a wand? I want a wand. Sir, did you have to get him away? I'm digging here. Now there's everything else in the way and I can't dig anymore. How rude. Hello, Emob. Hi, are you not lonely? I'm Emob. Hello, Emob. I'm not lonely. Now, this is a little bit scary because what if he murders me with single shot? He shouldn't, but what if he... Okay, he has plasma. So he could have. My friend told me that not answering question without the question is... So I'll say the same thing. What? What thing? Yep, dudes. Get blasted. Ow, I'm getting blasted. How dare you shoot back? You're not allowed to shoot back. Okay? No shooting back, only getting shot. Now what do we have on this chest though? A bomb. Great. That's my favorite reward. Okay. Here we have a shuffle wand. Okay, I can have unlimited fireworks if I want. Do I want unlimited fireworks? I don't think I do. What do I do with unlimited fireworks? Have unlimited party? With who? I don't know. Well, let's keep the double though. I can have unlimited friends. Think about that. Unlimited friends. That would be a lot of friends. I just killed the Skoda. No, that's not Skoda, that's Tevari. Let me just stand here and wait. Why are you moving so slowly? There we go. Also, you can eat him. You shouldn't eat him, but you can eat him. This is not a good wand. This is not a good wand. Not a good wand. Also not a good wand. And also not a good wand. But there's a good perk with fire immunity. Unlimited is too much. It probably is too many, yeah. I could use the personal gravity field. With what? I don't have a non-shuffle wand. I mean, this is a non-shuffle wand. It's probably the best. What would I do with that? Nothing really. Is this still my best wand? This? I think it is. Which is quite sad. So I don't need light. What would I do with light? I have all-seeing eye. I don't need light. Yay. Yeah, this doesn't do anything for me. Yep. I guess I just keep using the same thing I've been using. I do want some triple spells though. Those are useful. Are the triplicates useful? That's my answer. I mean, they can be. I'm not going to use heavy spread. Yeah, sure, let's go with that, and hopefully find some wards. Okay, alright, okay, let me just immediately start running. But hey, at least I have a lot of health, so there's that. And there's a wand. Okay, I can have unlimited boxes that will explode in my face. That's pretty good. I think that's exactly what I would want. Unlimited boxes that explode in my face immediately. I mean, they should explode pretty fast at least. It's the gunpowder arc. I'm pretty sure that is the explosive kind gunpowder, because there's like 20 of them. Hey, look, a wand! It's not very exciting. Apparently, Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be free on Epic Games on the 31st. But I don't want to play it. But thanks for the information. Maybe some other people would want that. Even if I don't need the information, someone else might appreciate it, you know. Like Rex. Man, I can't believe that I'm still using this wand though. Now where are the wands that are good? And help me win. Because I want a little bit better time, alright? Oh, was that a heart? Yeah, it is. I saw a glimpse. And glimpse is just a line of pixels. And that was enough for me to notice that was a heart. I think I played this game too much. Okay, that is the place of nightmares on the left. So let me just go there real fast and see if I can see anything. The answer is no. I only see bad people. How hard did you find wands? Like, seriously? Like, yeah, I have ambrosia, so even Skoda doesn't worry about me, but... Still, I would rather have a little bit better thing for Skoda. Okay, Peitsivarti wanted to say hi. Just because you're my favorite doesn't mean you can say hi to me all the time. I am so close to getting a better PC. Ooh. I hope it's going to be an awesome PC that can play every single game. Except the brand new games, because those don't run even on supercomputers on 1080p without frame generation and upscaling. I didn't see that other dude. Luckily my PC should be fine for a good while. I kinda wish that I had a better GPU though, but, you know, what can I do? Well, nothing. I can just say that, hey, I would want a better GPU. So someone throw, I don't know, a couple thousand at me and I can buy a new GPU. I would probably also need a power supply, so throw in 500 more. Don't do that. That would be stupid. Alright, don't do that. I play Terraria level games, so I don't really worry about performance. Okay, at that point you don't need a very good PC. Oh look, whiskey. I can get drunk. Okay. Well, I find a lot of hearts, which, while nice, they don't help me kill things. And my killing ability is the one that I'm the most worried of. The game is like, no. I know where I can get a wand, the problem is that I would die. Most likely. Like, even though I have ambrosia, I would still most likely die. Because, you know, he digs around underneath you, blah 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 blah. Why am I supposed to stay ambrosia if he digs the ground below me and I fall? Stuck with 8 GB RAM until they invent time travel. Yeah, the RAM prices are just completely messed up these days. Because OpenAI was like, hey, we want to buy 70% of all RAM that is going to be produced. And it's like, but why? It's like, because AI. Okay, get over here, please. Over here. Yes, over here. There's no rocks here. Good. Yeah, get over here. Well, there's Path of Dark Flame, which doesn't really do much. Wow, you got stuck! Now I'm stuck. If I did have to grab the whatever nonsense, I could use it. Also, I have these. Look. It's an awful spell. I mean... Hang on a moment. How dumb could I be? Question. How dumb can I be? Is this too dumb? I don't know. I guess it can't cast the copper drill, huh? Damn. I thought I could have fun with that. Okay, how does it even work? Okay. Okay, that's a lot of flame. Question. How does this work? Okay, maybe don't put it there because that might cause some problems. You never know. I'm just really curious right now. Nothing? Oh, because you put it on the wrong one, that's why. Okay, I can extinguish the fires. Is that useful? I don't think that's useful to just be like, hey, go away. Kind of funny though, but, you know. What if I put duplicate here? Is this too much? Maybe. That might be too many. It looks pretty funny though. So... you know... what if I just went with it? I don't think that's going to be a very good wand, but what if I just did it anyways? What if it's going to be secretly overpowered? It won't. I'm pretty sure it only does fire damage, so... oh, no, it doesn't do only fire damage. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it... interesting. Ow. Is this a good wand? I don't think it's good. But it sure is interesting. The plasma at home. This ain't plasma. This is... Path of Dark Flame. Completely different. Hey you, take that. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I guess he's stuck there, but has line of sight to shoot. Which is kind of a rude combo, to be honest. Hey, do you have a heart? What? Why would I want a heart? I have hearts. I do want to check that wand. Even though it doesn't seem like a very exciting wand, I still want it. Because it's a wand, that's it. Hello, sir. Yep. Oh. That's my wand. I'm glad that he agreed that it's my wand. It's a trash wand. I mean, not trash. I can't just throw away around these things. Wait, will you die from that path of dark? No, they won't. I mean, it is funny though. This is a funny build. Not very exciting, but at least not a lot of people use this, so it's different. Now that dude is kind of a problem because he needs to fly into the shots. Because my shots don't go through anything. Now, can I find something useful before I go? Probably not. Also, killing Stevari is going to be a little bit annoying. I mean, it's not going to be too bad. I just need to go hug him. That's it. With plasma. Plasma? No, ambrosia. Ambrosia up and go hug Skoda, and I should be able to kill him. It does actually do decent damage in this stage of the game, though. If this was Nightmare, it wouldn't do anything. This wand also doesn't really do anything for me. Now I'm trying to get a little bit of money so I could maybe buy something. Okay, let's not go there. Never mind. Is there anything? No? Fine, I'll just move on. Hey, you give me your money. Yeah, thank you. Now then. Well, I guess there really ain't anything interesting here, huh? What would I want from these? Nothing. Hey, sir, I'm here. Huh. I didn't actually expect you to do that well against Skoda, to be honest. Reroll. Okay, that is a tough question. Repulsion is fantastic. And it would allow me to spew away my flames from me as well. Which also doesn't really do anything, but, you know. I can push them around. Which might be useful now when I think about it. I don't want to also take these with me. You don't... Just still making sure. Yeah, they don't care. It's my flame, so they don't care. But if I want you to... I mean, they don't do anything, though. Nothing does anything. Ah, well, let's just go. I can kill things. I have ambrosia. I don't have digging, but I have ambrosia. It is kind of a laggy build, though. My massive 3-spell build. You know, that does it even count as a build when it's 3 spells? Probably not. Especially when it's just 2 modifiers that are random nonsense go. This is really scary wand, by the way. Let me just leave it there so someone else can take it and murder me with it. Sir. Ow. Sir, do you mind? I want to check that wand, okay? Because what if it has some funny toys? I want funny toys. And how would I even kill the crystal now when I think about it? Can't I even do that? I actually didn't know that I have mana problems with my wand. I guess it makes sense now when I think about it, but let's just ignore the thing after all. I sure am seeing a bunch of nothing interesting. Which is neat. Huh. I guess that dude doesn't really die from this because all of my flames just go into him and then they don't spawn more flames. Which is kind of a shame. Oh, look, a wand. And another wand. This wand... How do you even work with that? That is the scariest box of all time. I've never seen anything that scary. Wow. Just incredible. But I think that wand might have an always cast. Does it? I'm not sure. My eyes for some reason say that yes, it has an always cast, but does it have an always cast? Well, I shall find out. Yes. Yes, it does. Bye. I mean, I could have an unlimited deer, but don't really care about deer. Okay, one last chance for something fun. Or rather funnier. Fine. I'll just keep using this. I don't even have money for... Okay, I have money for one wand, which... I mean, it's a pretty good wand. How do you know it has an always cast? It had a glow. Let me elaborate on that in a little bit once this dude is dead. Always cast wands have a glow, like that wand. Let me just throw it into a place where you can't see anything. The thing is, it's kind of a faint glow. And I'm pretty sure it should show if it's also picked up, but they have a glow. Okay, just trust me. Sometimes it can be hard to see though, but they have a glow. I guess I'll take this and slap my build on it, my so-called build, and be like, hey, I have a wand. Look, it's a wand. Yay! What if I also slap this here? Doesn't really do anything. Might reduce the recharge time and make it faster. I could slap the explosive projectile and be like, hey. I don't think that really does anything. Never mind. I guess I could make my wand into a shotgun. You know? What if I slap on a bunch of spark bolts and call it a day? Along with the stuff that I have. That would be smart, right? Surely. Look. Can you put explosive projectile on it? It's boring. Well, this should be in the middle, I guess, so... Let's move it to the middle. Maybe now. Yeah, that works. Because now the formation says that the path of dark flame is in the middle and thus it goes where I aim. Kind of. So now my wand is better with a question mark. And I shall increase the damage further with this. I don't know if it does anything though. So, you know, does that. Man, this has been a long run though for a win-streaking attempt. Which is kind of a shame. But I'm pretty sure I can just blast there and he's dead. Yeah. Yay. I win. The winner is me. Let me just slap that there because I win. Yay. I forgot how to ring. Imagine the player goes killing you with that wand. I mean, it's not too hard to dodge the shots though, because it's just... Pew. That's it. Like, sure, there would be a lot of flames, but it's not like super scary. Also, it ain't getting it because I died here. If I would die elsewhere, then it would... Sometimes I don't really remember how the Bones folder works again. Well, starting with speed juice and spark bolts. Why not? Let's go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog. Excuse me. Now the big problem is that I don't have water. And there's a lot of whiskey there, where I'm going to go swimming. Oh, okay. Ooh, better digging. Nice. Well, I guess I can just do that and bang. I said bang. And now there's going to be water. Plenty of water. And I won't. Okay, I don't want peat in my water. Oh, look, more water. If I need more water, I can now make it rain. Yay! I mean, sure, I'd rather take that than what I had. Wait, there's just a bunch of spiders and he's here and there's nowhere to go? That's kind of lame. Okay. In any case, let's murder these fools and get my friend. get some money, leave, and go in. Yeah. Just skip a couple of steps and it'll work. Ow. Look how smart I am. Just standing there when I press a TNT. Oh, hi there, James Human. Be back after my coffee. Could I express pain of my last death? Oh, you died? How dare you die? This is a strictly no dying allowed zone. So if you die, it's illegal. Yes. That's why if I die, I'm not here. So don't die. Yes, I only say the truth and the most sensible things every single time. The things that need to be said, I say. You know, here. Ow! How dare you blast my face? That's just rude. Would you like to... Yes. Take a bath, I guess. Yeah, I have 500 gold and there's another wand. This just in, man dies and afterwards grabs a cup of coffee. Apparently. This is quite impressive, to be honest. Really needs that coffee. Okay. I might want you drown that easy down there, to be honest. Let me just try that as well. And maybe kick this box there. Help! 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 You take a bomb. Okay. How are things? The dude is dead. And the he's is dead. Everything is fine. Everything is under control. See? Alright. Now. Can I get a glass cannon? Okay. Why would I ask for glass cannon? Now the game is going to give me glass cannon. Okay, I will take electricity immunity. That is a good perk. Now, is there any good wands? I just looked at spells and was like, eh. When it comes to wands, there also ain't anything super exciting. Yippee. When it comes to digging, also not that exciting options. Right? I mean, there's a bunch more TNT. I mean, a bunch more TNT is more TNT, and if I have a bunch of TNT, I can blast a lot, and that's gonna be good. So, yeah. Let's go with a boring burst wand and find more wands. Or like 1100 gold, you know, that's pretty good, I would say. Wasn't what I thought I would get, but sure. I'm not going to say no. Well, if I could get something electric that wouldn't murder me, I would be quite happy. Of course, the problem with most electric things is that they murder you. Because when it comes to the electric spells that, you know, don't murder you, there is electric charge, which is a modifier, and you know, that's pretty much it. Because ball lightning kills you, lightning kills you, thunder charge kills you. The circle thing is limited. Actually, that doesn't kill you now when I think about it if you have electricity immunity. Because I think it only gives electricity thing for your spells. Also, there was the whatever field that counters things or turns them into lightning and reflects them back to the things. That would kill you. Now, why is there no lightning spells that don't kill you? Like, seriously. That is kind of dumb. Like, everything else has, like, there's ice spells that don't kill you when you cast them. There is fire spells. All things except for the one thing that you would want them for. Never mind. I guess lighting isn't all that you want. But still, it's rude. Why am I digging for gold? I'm rich. I don't know. Well, at least I have better digging now, so that's something. And also better damage when it's point blank range. Which usually isn't very exciting, but in some cases, I guess it is. Can you stop with the gas? Please? That's my gap. And that's the fungal. I mean, I can take a peek at the edge of the fungal. It's still scary, but I can. Okay. Or I can just get blasted in my face by everything. That's the other option when going to the fungal. Oh, look, a wand. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that is a better example now. That wand has a glow on it. It's a very faint purple glow. You might or might not be able to see it because it's so faint. Also, the fact that there's green stuff everywhere makes the example a little bit harder to show. But it does have a little bit of a purple glow. Can you guys stop coming here? I'm trying to... The game doesn't want me to tell you anything. Okay. There's another dude. Okay, you can see that there is a faint purple glow on the wand. It is a very faint glow, and that means it's going to have an always cast, like always cast venomous curse. Now that is a little bit interesting. The problem is that the wand has awful mana regen. But if I remember things exactly, it shouldn't be guaranteed that it's an always cast. It just means that it's has better stats than most things, like something okay, I'm going this way, but I'm not sure. Every single time I see it, it has an always cast, so you know. I've seen a lot of always cast wands, and they've always had that. Oil. Now, I mean, I guess I could just use this. Yeah, I can just use this. It's not very good wand, but I also don't need to have all of them there. But it starts murdering things eventually. Just keep blasting and they die. Now, usually I would take fire immunity here, but I think saving grace might save my life better than fire immunity. Might. I'm not sure. It should. So, yeah, let's just go with this. I can slap the light there, I guess, and have light on it and be like, hey, I can see a tiny bit. Now, this isn't like fast killing, but it does kill eventually. Invisibilium. If I want to sneak around, I can. Yeah, it sure ain't you though. This. Well, it's going to be more useful against machines, okay? For machines, you can see the value of it. But when it comes to these weaklings that are weak, yeah, it's not very exciting. Of course, I see nothing except normal Heesy and rats now. Because why would I see... Okay, there's Ukko. He scares me. Okay, Tellis. Neat. I guess for that thing, it should be a little bit more useful. I mean, it started ticking for 40 damage, so that's pretty good. I mean, there's a double spell. scatter, but still. If I can double my shots, it's going to double my DPS. Yeah. Oh, it was useful. Ooh, lightning. That's good if I want to murder myself. Okay, can you stop? He really wanted me to die. While standing there. Okay, it seems like Venomous Curse might have a little bit of a downside against things that reflect damage. Or reflect attacks, you know, just a little bit. As you might see, there might be a little bit of a problem. Because he kept doing the revenge attack quite a bit. Well, let's add. Well, let's just go again. Yeah. Well, that's a shame. I mean, it's not like it was a big run streak or anything. But still. Venomous Curse, while it can be very neat, it also can have some downside. Can you stop? I just want you to get the potion. I don't want you to destroy the potion. I want you to get the potion so there's no... There we go. Oh, there's Berserk you. If I want you Berserk. I want you. I don't have a potion though. Green. What if I get the potion from the chest? Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I would need at this point of the game, by the way. A full health regeneration is exactly what I need now. Surely, that is what I need. That's also really rare to get, by the way. I do love it when you get a rare drop and it's just completely useless. That's my favorite. It's like getting a greater treasure chest and your reward for it is a single heart. It's just really fun when that happens. Yeah, I feel like I probably would have had a better time on the previous run if I just kept using the basic spark bolts instead of Venomous Curse spark bolts. Probably would have been more damage to you. Well, not against machines. Against that it was better though. But in the end it caught me killed. So what's the point? There ain't one. I need to stop complaining and crying about my previous run though. Instead, just do it better. That's all you need to do. Okay, I can't really throw a tablet there. Can I somehow go even faster? Just like go and win? I mean, if I started speedrunning then yeah, but I'm not a speedrunner. I mean, there's no harm in trying. What if I become the best speedrunner ever? I won't, but what if? Well, that's kind of an interesting wand. Yeah. I could do it like this and be like, yep, that is definitely a wand. I could even take faster wands, but I think that would be a little bit excessive. Okay, that's another heal. Cool. But at least Kamui I can take with me, unlike the full health regeneration, which I can't. I can't wait to get like a healthium potion from this chest. Okay, it was just money. Would have been kind of silly if it was actually healthium though. let's say though, this wand is pretty strong. Very basic, but pretty strong. I'll just move on. I don't really need to be here, to be honest. I could even slap that there if I... It doesn't do anything if you slap that there. I mean, you could do this. Does it make it any better? No. Yeah, maybe just... Okay, it really doesn't matter what I do. It's going to run out of mana anyways. But extra life is good. Was there any digging here? TNT. I would rather have TNT than the bomb, because more digging. More digging is better. Firecrackers. Now the electric charge is actually kind of interesting because I can use that safely. I'm going to have some mana problems, but still I can use it safely. I mean, I already have mana problems, so what would a little bit more do? A bigger problem, yeah, that's what it would do. How did you not die from that? It's just sitting on my tablet instead of dying from it. Hello, the Cluffen. Do you have a lot of experience with Noita? Yeah. I have a couple of hours. It's like, was it 1600 hours? So, a little bit. Does that mean that I'm good? No. I just know things. That's mainly what I have. I have knowledge. Now, if only I knew how to use the knowledge, that would be pretty good. You know. Yeah, this is in fact safe to use. You can't go swimming with this, but you don't electrocute terrain and things, so... You can electrocute enemies, but not yourself. Except, unless you go... What the hell? Always cast Circle of Polymorph? That's kind of neat. And add mana. I mean, I do want the add mana. I don't think it's really going to help me too much. Never mind. Yeah, because these reduce cast delay. I think that's the reason why it's enough. Because this one's... Yep. It's because I use bouncing bursts that it's actually good. If I was using something else, it would be slower. So, that's neat. I guess I can do also that. Now every shot has light. Nice. Well, I think I don't need anything else. I can just go win with this, I'm pretty sure. And thanks for the luck, I appreciate it. Let's just go. Just go. Even though I have reduced the particle effects a decent bit, seeing... still kind of a problem. Just kind of a problem. Because there is a lot of shots going everywhere, so it's like, where are the enemy shots? The answer is, who knows? Somewhere. Where are the propane tanks? Great question. I don't see them. Another problem is that I can't really dig when my bullets are going everywhere, because I'm going to explode myself. And I kinda don't like the thought of exploding myself too much. Oh, I'm on fire. I didn't know that. Because I don't see the oil. I'm pretty sure there was propane somewhere down there. I mean, there's propane there, but was there some down there? I don't know. I wish I knew. Because I would want you to take some money. But as I can't see, I don't think I should. Now this wand, though. Luminous drills. You know, I would rather keep the TNT, though, so I have some digging. Because I'm not sure if I can really use the luminous drills that well. let's check that wand as well and then go. Hey, no. Doesn't help me. Alright. Now. I guess I could do this. Why are you slower? Lame. Okay. There we go. Oh, I guess it was because I wasn't wrapping. I would have to do this. Yeah. And now I have digging on my main wand. Which means I don't need to use my digging to dig. My explosives just are going to murder me. I can just dig. And take gamble, because gamble never fails. What's the win streak at now? Don't look at the bottom right corner, okay? Don't do that. But my PB is 40. But this is my best. 40 wins in a row. One day I'll get better. I swear. Okay, don't go swimming there. Excuse me. Why am I looking at wands? You think you're going to find a wand that's better than what you have? I mean, yeah, maybe. Those are probably not. Oh, black holes. A lot of them. I might anger the gods with that, by the way. Nah, it's only 3. It shouldn't anger the gods. If it was more than that, then maybe, but 3? Come on now. Always cast gravity. Yeah. Now I could slap always cast on my wand. Would that be smart? No. That would be too dumb, because what if I ruin my wand? What if I got something like always cast acid trail? It would be really funny. I can't kill that dude very easily. But yeah, even though always cast acid trail would be really funny, I think I would prefer being able to use my wand and not kill myself. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say here. Okay, another Ukko. I mean, I can I? Can I kill Ukko with my wand? No, I can't. Because I add 3 electric damage to my wand. Well, to my shots. And my shots do 3 damage. Except they're bouncing bursts, so they're not doing 3 damage, they're doing less than 3 damage. So no, I can't kill an Ukko. That is not going to happen. So instead, I'll just go win. That's simple. All I need to do is go down and blast everything that moves. I mean, I don't even need to blast everything that moves. If I want to have a lot of black holes, I could also do that. That sounds like a problem, to be honest, so let's not. What are these perks? Alright. Now then. Anyone here to get blasted? Man, I guess my damage is a little bit lower than expected. I mean, it's bouncing burst. You can't expect too much from a bouncing burst. Okay, why is there an Ukko? Why Ukko? What did I do to deserve an Ukko? I'll probably use electric spells. Yeah, that's why. Lava explosion. That is a funny thing that doesn't help me. Do I need help? Yeah, always. I always need help. That's why I always ask for help. And then I never get help. Alright, one more perk and then it's murdering time. Oh, okay. Now having more damage. Yep. very kind of the game to give me concentrate spells at the very end. I do appreciate that. Wait, that kills the Kambi? That's lame. Right, I need to update that. Yay, I have a win. Where did I put my win streak? How did my win streak vanish? What did I do? What? What? Oh, I disabled it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that explains why the win streak was gone. You disabled it. Yes, one win. Alright. Now, what can I find on this run? Something that gives me a win? Or do I need to try? Either way, I'll do my best. And, well, also go fast. Because even though I do still prefer going slow, I don't want to take 10 years to get to 10 wins. That's a little bit too long for me. Really? Burst of air? What would I do with that? Use it with rock? I mean, yeah, that's a decent combo, but... Is everything a dead end? I can't wait for that to be a dead end. Okay, it wasn't. I have multiple ways to go now. So let's go get my friend. And also murder the mushrooms here. Luckily, I shouldn't be able to destroy the chest with my main wand. Okay, it gave me 2 wands. That's neat. Very kind of the game. Sure. Okay, didn't. Thanks. Really appreciate it, didn't. I am a big fan of everything being a dead end. 2 wands for my chest is kind of rare, though. And now there's acid everywhere. That's my... excuse me! He was standing on fire and still shooting me with his shotgun. And trying to murder me. Let me just find the correct distance. I mean, that works. It's on fire now. Same with the chest. Oh, I guess I do have glitter bombs. Never mind. I could have just done that. I have money. I have a wand for the next biome. All I want is my friend. There might be something there. Not sure because I can't see. Alright. Are you guys hiding something? No. Nothing? Okay. Alright. I mean, there's a chainsaw, which is pretty neat. Not the most exciting perks. So reroll. Okay, that is... I mean, extra life is the best, obviously. Now I can do this. And make my wand a little bit faster. Or I can do this. And have the same result. Well, no, it shouldn't be the same result. It should be a little bit faster. Yeah, that's a little bit faster. Because I'm wrapping. Right. I knew that. Put these that way around. How do you have less mana regen than my main starter one? That is actually impressive. Alright. So I have a wand for this biome. Will this be good enough for the snowy depths? I mean, damage-wise, yeah. Range-wise, not really. Okay, instead of going fast, we shall meditate. Alright? It is time to stand still. Alright? The most exciting thing in the world. Meditation. There we go. But why though? But why though? I mean, if I get no more shuffle, that's going to be an amazing wand. Without it, it's not very good. Well, there are some things that I would want, kind of. But then again, they don't really do too much for me at the moment. I could think of the future. But I don't want you. Instead, I'll just go. And pick up no more shuffle right there. I don't know why I took the damage plus instead of the teleport, but that's what I did. Don't question it. It doesn't make sense. I just showed the damage and I was like, I want damage. Okay, yeah, let me just get shot in the face. I mean, the back of the head. That's not... Okay, another rare thing. I don't have teleportation for that, though. Which is fine. I don't need to do that thing. I'm not even one-shotting a sniper? Really? Also, how did the grenade miss me? He shot a grenade at me and he missed. I'm pretty sure it hit my head, but it missed. Which doesn't make sense. Because if you hit someone in the head, you hit them, not miss. Okay, why is there so many glue men? No, seriously. That's a little bit excessive. Yep. Yeah, can you guys stop? Can you guys stop? You guys are being awfully rude. Alright, in any case. Let's just go down. Also, I should change the order of my spells on my wand now when I think about it. No, I don't want lightning. Because if I change the order of my spells a little bit, I could make it so that I should always cast the chain bolt. We're a lot more likely to cast a chain bolt until I'm out of mana, which in the end is the same result as I before. So, you know, very important thing to do there. Oh, kill mana is going to be nice. Yeah. Still no good digging though. Oh well. What can I do about that? Nothing. Yeah. That's what I can do. Nothing. At least my damage is good enough for the normal easy. And I have pheromone if I need some heals. Okay, that's going to be nice for the future. The present don't care. That is almost English. Okay, hello everybody. Hello. That's a lot of dangerous things in the same spot. And that's a lot of chainsaws. Yep. Right, yes. Okay. I don't know why that propane on the left exploded, to be honest, but it sure did. Okay. Well, I have a little bit better digging with the magic missile, which is something. I guess I should use that one for it, though. And I should be able to do something like this and be... Yeah, I guess it's functional. I guess. Has some problems occasionally, but mainly functional. I guess I could intentionally slow down the wand a little bit. And now I'm not going to have any mana problems. Never mind. I still have mana problems, even though I intentionally slowed down the wand. How? I slowed down the wand by 2 frames, and it's still too mana intensive. How does that work? That doesn't make any sense. So I guess that might also work as a digging. In fact, I think it has... Oh, it was the kill mana. Yeah, okay. I get it. Well, I should keep it slowed down, though. I think that's smarter. Yeah. Alright. Now, the main thing is that this wand isn't very good at killing the final boss. That's fine, because I do have the... getting shot in the back with stuff. I have chainsaws. I can just chainsaw the final boss and he's going to die. And better than with my main wand. Because chainsaws are really good against a zero orb colony. And a lot of things in general, though. Like, you know. It's pretty strong. Especially when you fire 2 of them per frame. Ends up being that it kills things. Holy bombs. They would dig. Explosion immunity is pretty nice, to be honest. I should have put more explosives on my wand. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I do like the sound and visual aspects of the chain bolt. It is pretty neat. But it sure ain't the best spell in the game. It's not also the worst, but it does have some problems. Mainly the range. And it's also really expensive. But then again, it makes sense because it's almost like it homes. It's not quite because it just jumps, but close enough, I would say. But there was an ad mana. I don't have mana though. And with mana I mean money. I could... If you don't have money for your ad mana, sell a wand. I mean, do I need the ad mana? No. But why not? I think I now could speed up my wand a little bit. Nope. Nope. Maybe just a tiny bit. Okay, now it's not one framing. I mean, I'm still not one framing it, but still. No, I don't have any mana problems. Yay! I would say that the biggest problem with my run is that I don't have any crowd control. That's fine. Because it's normal mode. If it was nightmare mode, I would not be fine. Because nightmare is a nightmare, but this is normal. Okay. Did not want to go as an earthquake, by the way. Oh, hi. That was a polymage. Didn't really do much, because he just got blasted. And then he died. This should be an easy win. As long as I don't like go jumping into that polymorph in there and get blasted by something, you know. Come on, who would do that? Who would just get who would jump into polymorph and get blasted? Couldn't be me. I would never do that. Well, at least this one is a little bit faster than the previous one. And that's a nice one. It's always fun to look at the final ones. You know, I did take telekinetic kick, and telekinetic kick is a boss killer. The problem is that I never tried it. I am a little bit curious to see if I can do it. Yeah. 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 Didn't even kill myself with it. Nice. Well, end up being a little bit different win than expected, to be honest. Man, that was fast though. Okay, it was 14 minutes, but it's still pretty fast. Considering that I'm not a speedrunner. And I did look around for quite a bit on things. If I could somehow keep up that pace, it would be pretty good though. Because then it wouldn't take too long to get into a pretty nice and respectable streak. Gold pouch. Okay, yeah, that's neat. Can't be mad about that. Let me just get some gold, I guess. This corpse needs to go away. It's going to ruin my gold. Wait. Oh, I guess it emptied out already. Sir! This is my home! So I think that is a chest formation to the left. I think. And because I am not in a hurry, I'll just wait for the fire to burn. Can you go? Okay, it's not a chest formation, but a formation with loot. I have a good amount of money thanks to the gold pouch and Stendari. So pretty much the only thing I would want is my friend and probably move on. Of course I would want to find more things, but... You know, do I need more things? Probably. Am I going to look for more things? Probably not. Except I'm going to look at this Flamoxium potion and be like, yep. I mean, it can be useful. In, you know, if I want pheromone, I can take Berserkium and mix it with that and get pheromone. But would I rather have pheromone or Berserkium? Probably Berserkium. But you know. Why always cast explosion drunk enemies? Why? Is it a bad wand otherwise? Well, no. Actually, how was the stats? Okay, kind of garbage mana region. I mean, it's like the only thing that excites me, though. I mean, I do want spark bolts. Spark bolts are good. I guess I can also buy that. Am I going to use energy spheres? I don't think so. That's shift tab, by the way. I am very good at pressing that combination of buttons. I do like projectile duplication. I shouldn't be taking it because I take more damage. But I like it. Because more shots means more shots. More shots, more damage. Simple math. 1 plus half is 1.5. Oh. Interesting. Homing TNT. Don't really need homing TNT, but TNT is good. Because that's more digging. Of course, I can't really use the one for digging at the moment because, you know, the whole homing part. For some reason, I don't want my TNT to go around homing into things. But then again, it's short range homing, so it's not too bad, but also doesn't matter because I'm out of here. Long distance cast. What if I find something like... teleport? Then it would be nice. Okay, you know what? Let's be dumb. Okay, I got always cast crit on my wand. That's nice. Man, my crit chance is out of the world. Well, not really out of the world. It's 30 plus 20. Okay, it's not too... It's not that high. Never mind. It's decent. I should be critting a bunch. Actually... I don't remember if the projectile duplication perk affects the crit chance of things. I don't know. But I know that I'm scared of that propane. Because it might just suddenly decide to jump at me like that shotgunner. Hi there. Okay, how didn't the CEO die? It's always annoying when you shoot a dude and we kick something at a dude and he's like, no, I didn't die from it. I was just being pushed around. It's like, but how? How did you only get pushed around? It was a massive pile, practically a boulder of ice. It's like, no, it just pushed me. You know, just because it made me get pushed around really hard doesn't mean that I die from it. So how was this wand? Spells cast 8. I have 6 shots. I do have 2 bouncing bursts. Kind of a not good cast delay on it though. Stop pushing men really hard and shooting them. What? Why? It's mean, but I deserve it. Also, I didn't push anyone. It was the ice. You know, I can do these. Want you... Okay, maybe start using your brain. Yes. Good job. You're using your brain. Can I get more? No. No more multicasts. Homing shots perk. I don't want homing shots perk. Now, technically speaking, high mana low capacity works. Things that people have never done. And now I could use the homing there. I think the problem is mainly still cast delay though. I could do this. Oh god, that's slow. I mean, it's still fine. Let's go with that. I don't need to aim as much. Yep. I gotta say though, this is the first time I've taken like low mana, low capacity, high mana thing and be like, hey, that's useful. Literally the first time in my life. Because it usually isn't very useful. Okay, why are everyone coming here? Is there a party somewhere? Oh, right, there's a bar above. Yeah, there is a party going on. Okay, so my last card run, I had nearly every spell I could want, had been down several levels in hell for shops, was going for a really long run, and then what happened? What happened? Something happened. And now you are sad. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Don't care that there's a lot of dudes. They're dying. I would prefer if they died faster though. Okay, water material would make my wand tiny bit faster. How much is tiny bit? Not a lot. Testing wands in the ice cave cause I needed enemies, then I got frozen and melee the fuck out. 44k going in a split second time to... Yep, that is frozen melee. It's percentage based. It is percentage based damage. Really slow. Slower. But it does more damage. And I think I need more damage than speed. Like, if the water made the wand actually fast, then yeah, I would use water, but it didn't make the wand actually fast. 44k HP and I die to the green mini blob. Yeah, that is frozen melee life. Here we have a wand with nothing. Yeah, That's what it has. Sirs, can you stop shooting me? I'm going, okay? You don't need to shoot me because I'm leaving. I'm not going to bother you, so leave me alone. Okay, that was a little bit too close. I was using the close call for some extra damage and I went a little bit too close. It wasn't a close call at that point, it was a mistake. Completely different thing. But why isn't there a perk called mistake? That would be suitable for me. What would it do? Be a mistake. And there sure is a lot of crit ups on this run. Now, I could have taken the extra one capacity now when I think about it. I just wanted more health. Okay, but I could have taken extra one capacity. And make my wand bigger that I just made smaller earlier for more mana. Which would have been kind of funny. Is that not what no edit wants is? You have a great point there. That is a mistake. Sirs. Sirs. Can you stop with the nonsense? You too. Stop with the nonsense. Fuck my life, Leggy. Or Lucky Leggy. I mean, people do... Some people do like Lucky mutation, to be honest. Oh! Well, fuck my life, I guess. Never mind, I'm fine. Never mind, I'm not fine. Never mind, I'm fine. See? I'm fine. Never been better. Never mind, I'm not fine. No, I'm fine. Lucky is fast, but so hard to dodge. You just need to learn. That's what you need to do with that. Always cast spells to crash on a shuffle wand, which doesn't make it very good. I mean, I don't have spells for that, which is a shame. Give me something nice. I said give me something nice. I mean, yeah, I can make my wand faster. Man, now I regret not taking the... Or wand capacity. Oh. Okay, teleports at the end. Oh, that's cool. The middle wands. The one spot in the middle, well, it's somewhere. Why is there worm blood here? Let me go check, because if you say it's fancy, I don't know which one it was. Just let me spend 10 years digging my way there. Sir, this is my home. Didn't you hear? This is my home. Go away. You're just messing up my worm blood anyways. Oh, that. This one. I mean, it's pretty fancy. The problem is that it's a shuffle wand. It doesn't do anything. But I influence the steamer. Steam. I am the steamer now, not the streamer. I steam things. For your steaming needs, just call me. Yes, steamer. Streaming is outdated, so I decided to become a steamer. PTSD? For the frozen melee? I guess. Or steaming. Okay. Well, I guess that's where the worm blood came from. Sir. Yeah, you just let me drink up your blood. I mean, that's more than enough blood. I don't need more. But why do you have PTSD? Oh, from the freezing, right. I mean, I got frozen melee before already. You know. When I was in the vault and completely fine. That crystal is going to be annoying. No, stay in with that, drink with that. Blast, blast, blast. Yep. Okay, there's another one. Why? Okay, it's dead. Oh yeah, I had teleports, I forgot about them. That's how smart I am. Sir, would you like to come back? Sir. Thank you. Oh. There we go. Well, that's another win. 3 wins. In a row. And also my 4th win of the day. Which doesn't matter, because it's my... You know. Going to try duo streak. Still at like only column kills. 3 column kills ever. Though I've been to him many, I always use him for a tally back. I mean... That is what people very often do. Also, hello there, Falcon. Greetings. Let's do one more run. One more run. I should have enough energy for one more run. And then I might be out of energy. Also, I didn't even look at how fast the previous run was, to be honest. How fast... words. Do you guys know how to use words? Because I don't. I do want you to do that puzzle. So let's do the puzzle. Don't say anything and let me go look. Okay. $15.52. Wasn't too long. Oh look, I got the boss killer. I can kill the boss with this. And myself. I think killing the boss would be more useful than myself, but... You know. This is a boss killer. Ooh, bombs. I mean, I would rather keep the magic missiles my main digging though. Now then, let's go get my friend and some money. And see where we go from there. Oh, is that the formation that can have loot? I think it might be. Yeah, it is. I didn't have the patience to just empty out. I didn't have to. I always do that. Like pretty much every single time there's a puzzle that is like, hey, you need to pour a potion in there. I just throw it. Because I'm too lazy. And it's like, I don't need the potion afterwards. Like, what would I do with the oil potion? Or the empty potion? Nothing! Ooh, unstable, tell you. That could be funny. Yeah. Let me just go through this dead end real fast and that dude comes to shoot me in the face. Now I need to find some slime. Which should be quite easy to find in the next stage. But with teleportation I can start teleporting. As the name suggests. I just want to stabilize it first. Maybe there's slime. No. Blood is fine. Blood is fine. That up. One of those up. Don't need the bombs. Here we have no money, except for this one, which is probably an upgrade. Yeah. Because I can make it into double tap with the spark bolt now. Not bad. Alright, give me the explosion immunity. So I need only one plasma here, surely. Alright. I am looking for bats. What am I supposed to do with this trigger? Send out a trigger warning? I guess. Wait, why did that firefly die? What happened to it? It just died. On its own. From natural causes. Who knows? Oh, there we go, bats. I would prefer if everyone wasn't here at the same time contaminating my precious stuff with all kinds of nonsense like toxic sludge and lava. I don't think I emptied out enough, to be honest. I need to get a little bit more. Sirs! Excuse me, sirs. Can I have a tiny bit more? There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, now it's time to start going fast. How fast is fast? Yes. Let's just see what we have here. I mean, that's useful. Thank you. That's not quite where I want to be honest. Just saying. Probably should have swapped my diggy one into a different Steam. There we go. Yeah, let's... Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah. And what do we have here? Let's take greed. I get more money. Never mind. Oh, this place is a little bit flooded, huh? Yep. Now the jungle is a little bit annoying place because it is... it's two jungles. It's not just a single jungle, it's two. Why is it two? Because the developers are rude, that's why. Okay, there is an actual reason. It's because there is upper and lower jungle. And they count as two different biomes. That's why there is... It's separated two. And where is the dividing point? The fungal. That's the dividing point. So once you get below the fungal, you are in the lower jungle. And then you can teleport again. And go down. Because you can't... Typically speaking, you can't teleport between biomes. You need to be in the same biome. The exception is the Holy Mountain. That's pretty much the only exception that I can think of, at least. Otherwise, it's... No, can't do that. Now, while this is kind of fast, people usually go faster. But in any case, even though this is kind of fast, there is a pretty good chance that I might die soon. Because when you go to the vault, well, you might know that there's some vats of acid around. And you know what happens when you jump into a vat of acid, right? You die. Yeah. So it can be a little bit scary if you do that. But that's fine, because now when you get to the Temple of the Art, you don't need to worry about a vat of acid. Instead, what you have to worry about is lava. Yeah. Come me. Okay, sure, why not? Let's take a house. Why not a house? Yep. Hello. There we go. Oh. I guess that ended up being kind of a speedrun, huh? Not like super fast or anything, but decent enough. So let's move that there. Hello. Right. The repulsion is making things a little bit awkward. But he's dead. Yay! Victory! And I can live in my home. Let me make my home. And blow it up. Well, that was a little bit more like a speedrun. That was, I would assume, under 10 minutes. Right? 8.5. But I think that's good enough for today, because I am still really low energy. Like, I hope that I would get a little bit more. Holy F? What F? Who died? I didn't die. Did you die? Who died? I stepped away for a minute, I swear. Yeah, I got some teleportation and I went fast. That's what I did. But it obviously wasn't a minute. But yeah, I think that's it for today. As the title says, short stream, maybe short stream or whatever I wrote it there, I don't remember anymore. But yeah, I have not had a lot of energy today. I blame the weather and the winter, because it's been not a good winter. And hopefully tomorrow I have a little bit more energy, and there is a high chance that I will be continuing this Noita streak, unless I find something else that I would want to play instead, which I do want to find. I mean, I do have a massive list of game recommendations, I just would have to pick one of them, I guess. You know, that's what I should do. But let me give the thanks to the people who showed up here. So thank you everyone who showed up here. I really appreciate it. All of you. Get rest, see you later. Maybe I'll race you if I don't have too much work. Maybe if we go by my speedruns. What was my fastest speedrun? Hang on a moment. Because I do have a run on the speedrun.com. We don't talk about the speedrun though, because it's not very good. Why am I just searching for Noita? Just search for yourself in speedrun.com, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I found my app profile. That's my old profile picture. 9 minutes and... The thing is that this run, by the way, this run used to be a world record. Now you might be wondering, how on earth would that be a world record? Because the in-game time was 2 minutes and 42 seconds. The in-game time was 2 minutes and 42 seconds. So, you know. Yeah. But the in-game time, the leaderboards used to go with in-game time. That's how it was in... my old PC didn't run very well with OBS on. No, it was no pauses. It was going as fast as possible, but my game ran at around 20 frames per second. But yeah, the game runs used to go with in-game time. That's what it used to go with. Hang on. But if we go with the in-game time, I'm 20 second in-game time. But the reason why I did the speedrun in the first place was to, you know, I had knowledge of that problem. That the in-game time lies. It doesn't tell you the actual speed. So I did this run, and I uploaded to the speedrun.com, and I was like, hey, here's a problem. Do something about it. And they changed the rules, and now the leaderboards go with real time. Now there is of course another problem with that, which is that you need a better PC and in order to get better times, blah, 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 blah. You know the deal. But it's better than having runs take 20 minutes because you play it at 10 FPS. So funny how much it stands out from the rest of the runs. Yeah, it's not a proper speedrun, it's just to show that, hey, there is a problem, do something about it. Yeah, I mean, also if we look at my best, it's 1 minute and 33 seconds. Accelerate mod, hang on, I need to go back to here so that I can press the button. Accelerate mod, yeah, it is a mod that gives you only seeds that start with acceleration potion. Yes, exactly. well, it doesn't force you, like it doesn't give you like a seed that would normally start with a water potion, and instead it has acceleration potion. No, it only gives you seed with accelerating. Because it reduces the amount of restarts a lot. So it makes sense that it is allowed. But I wanted to thank the people who chatted with me. So let me just go thank the people who chatted with me, because there was a decent amount of people, even though it was a short run. So thank you to people like Christian Losvig, Trampuwin, Rex, Tyrion Marcus, and Mob, James Newman, The Cluffen, Falcon, and I think that was it. Yeah. Now hopefully I will have more energy tomorrow and I'll do another stream that is longer than this. Hopefully. No promises, of course. But I will try to be here at my usual time, which is 2 PM UTC plus 2. Now, also, talking about my schedule, next week is going to have some little bit different things, because as you might know, Christmas is next week. So I will have a couple more days off than usual. I will be starting streams a little bit earlier. On those days, like, I'm assuming 24th, 25th, 26th, they're going to be at my 10 AM UTC plus 2 start instead. Get some rest. I will take it easy. I need to make dinner and then I'll just do a bunch of nothing. That's my plan. But in any case, as usual, thank you very much for watching, and until the next time. See ya.